You mentioned at the top of the session here, don't ask about questions. In my power email at the end, I sometimes say, let me know if you have any questions. Do you believe that's wrong?
I would remove it. And the 2 sentences at the email need to be, okay. And by the way, for those of you that are unfamiliar with the power email recipe, what Ian is doing is, the purpose of this email is to summarize my understanding of the current situation, capabilities needed, and next steps. And with Ian's case, in terms of moving you from Biloxi to San Ramon, California, current situation, you're blankety blank and blah, 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 right? Capabilities you need, somebody that's going to pack everything, he's going to go through all the bullet points. Now the 2 sentences, instead of, let me know if you have any questions, as you've summarized the bullet points of the capabilities needed, you're going to say, does that match what you need? Question mark. And then the next question is, did I miss anything? Question mark. Next steps. Based on everything you told me, you're an excellent candidate for our fast, free, move-in express or whatever package, blah, 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 blah. Boom. Does it make sense to get you signed up for that? So you don't need to invite questions, but if you do the 2, they are questions, but it's not a question where you're asking if they have questions, if that makes sense. You're saying, does that match what you need? Did I miss anything? Those are the most powerful things you can put at the end of any email, because those are the only ways you can screw up. Number 1, it doesn't match what they need. Number 2 is you've missed something. If it's a live meeting, you're going to add a 3rd one in. Does anyone know what the 3rd one is? I'll tell you. Right? So let's say I'm going to meet with Tony and it's a huge project. Tony, before we get started, what's the most important thing we need to accomplish? Well, Matt, I just want to go through everything on the sales coaching. Perfect. My understanding, your current situation, you guys are trying to get from 10 million in top line revenue to 20 million. You need a sales training program that everybody can access from their phones. You also want to be able to have them have live, and you want to be able to do a private just with your group once a month. Tony, does that match what you need? Yeah, Matt, it does. Cool. Did I miss anything? Nope. Tony, has anything changed since we last spoke? That's your 3rd one if it's live. Has anything changed since we last spoke? I think I see Rich writing down a note. It's important for Rich to ask that one. Why? He's in mortgage. What happens in mortgage? Things change all the time. Hey, man, we didn't ever think this was going to happen, but my wife's pregnant. The deal's going to change, brother. We need an extra 1 bed in this. I think it's twins because we were on IVF. I might need 2 extra bedrooms. Cool, right? Like, so those, now we're covering everything. I don't normally put has anything changed since we last spoke in an email because it's just too confusing. That's something that needs to be asked in a live. But in a live, hey, does that match what you need? Yeah. Cool. Did I miss anything? Nope, you're spot on. Has anything changed since we last spoke? Nope, we're good to go. Cool. Does it make sense to get the agreement going, get you guys locked in so we can take you from 12 million to 14 million? Yup. Awesome. Congratulations. You made a great decision. What happens next? I'm going to shoot you over a DocuSign. Once we have that, be 36 hours before the implementation team reaches out to you. Welcome aboard, right? This is how you skillfully navigate a meeting. But instead, what we do is, how's it going? I don't know. How's it going with you? Great. Cool. So here's what we're doing. Let me run you through a presentation again. Guys, current situation, capabilities needed. Does that match what you need? Yes. Did I miss anything? Nope. And then if you're live, has anything changed since we last spoke? No. It just makes things really easy.
Hey, Matt.
Yo.
What's the nicest thing you've done for salespeople?
The nicest thing I've done for salespeople, I think we should do it right now. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give them the closing mini masterclass. It's normally $300. You're going to cover the cost. It's coming out of your pocket. Heather's going to cover all the cost for you. I want you to click the link here. I will get you the closing mini masterclass. You're going to close more deals. You're going to make more money. You're going to have more fun. Things are going to be great for you. And she's picking up the tab. You're welcome. She's picking up the tab. Click the link. I'll see you on the other side.